my name is Blue Reaper, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves. I know I'm streaming a bit later than usual, but I went ahead and just already ate. I usually eat after stream, but I went ahead and already ate. So, I'll stream until 12. Or probably until maybe a little after that too. I don't know. Oh, hold on one second. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Like, I'm afraid I'm already gonna max out my union level way too quickly. This is just gonna be the daily quest. Yep. Let's go do Encore stuff.
Settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the grey birdie? We didn't get to finish it last time.
The grey birdie? You want a bottle of water?
Nope. Today's story will be about the woolly warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination, known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magical gateway. Whoever passes through it can have any wish come true. To reach this gateway, you must first go over a great many obstacles. Yet, countless adventurers still choose to embark on this journey, for each holds wishes to fulfill. Before setting off on their quests, Fairy Cloudy will ask them, should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
I'd definitely choose honor. That way I'll be famous, and everyone would shout my name whenever they see me. Wherever.
What about you, brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame?
Was that her impression of a sheep? I want neither.
That's something the woolly warrior would say. Maybe the two of you can team up and adventure together. See? Everyone's wishes are different, which also makes their journeys unique. And among these people, there's a small adventurer that goes by the name of Woolly Warrior. When asked about her desires, she replies, I do not seek wealth or honor. Bah! Fairy Cloudy, greatly puzzled by this reply, goes on to ask,
Then what do you want?
if you desire neither wealth nor honor, why do you choose to venture to the Gateway of Wishes? I have but one wish, to be reunited with my family. Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guidance to the little warrior. Very well. Then believe in my tale and close your eyes, little warrior and her companions. When you open your eyes, a brand new adventure shall unfold before you. Once we've completed this story together, your wishes will all be granted. So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion accept this invitation?
Why, of course. It is a mission after all.
Where am I?
Hey,
In a dream world.
over here!
Is that Encore? I should go check it out.
I'm already here.
You must be new to this place. Are you also searching for the Gateway of Wishes?
Gateway of Wishes? Looks like I'm inside Encore's story somehow.
Indeed.
That's great. How about we team up? I have a
So
wish I wanna
she's
make
the
too.
woolly warrior, and she just wants to be reunited with her family.
Since it's your first time here, everything must feel strange to you, huh? This is the Woolly Kingdom, a land filled with lots and lots of woolies. Look, even the clouds are shaped like them. You're in luck. I know this place like the back of my hand. I can be your tour guide.
Then let's go.
Fairy Cloudy told me that as long as we walk along this path, we'll get there eventually. Once we're there, I gotta make her tell us where all the treasure is hidden.
Thought you weren't here for the treasure.
Please don't hurt me! I'm just an ordinary box! Beware! This is where many woolies...
Stand on the bounce pad to be propelled into the air, so it's like the green
Stories
things on
begin.
the world.
When the story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the... You're in for some surprises. Bah!
Bleh.
Look at all these monsters. Let's beat them up. You're it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you're finally here. Those terrible This is Cloudy Fairy. She gets scared pretty easily. But she's really nice and will give us directions.
Okie dokie.
She's even got all the settings prepared and everything.
So, you're searching for the Gateway of Wishes. All you need to do is follow this path and collect 3 relics. Yes! The first relic is the Sword of Courage. To obtain it, you'll have to face all of your challenges head on. Be careful.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where it's like, hey, how are you? I need to get home.
Next, the Shield of Faith. This is a tricky one, but so long as you believe in yourself, you'll find it eventually after searching and finally, the Wreath of Hope, a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossom. Once you've gathered all 3 relics, the Gateway of Wishes will open before you. Perfect. Now that we have clues about the relics, Woolly Warrior's adventures are officially all we need to do now is go through this door and we'll be back to the... Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy. You're very welcome, dear. If you have any more questions, do come back anytime. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There has to be more, right?
Stage completed. Yes. It did said, do you wish to continue, not do you wish to quit, right?
Welcome back from the Woolly Kingdom. Yuppers! It's where all the woolly stories begin. Cosmos and Cloudy's home. With their help, Encore can even invite friends for a visit.
Oh!
But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up. You're different. You're one of Encore's best friends and have listened to my stories. So Encore wanted to give you a surprise. I too, right? You and I work great as a team. Encore really enjoys this story. In it, Woolly Warrior and her companions worked their way out of all kinds of trouble. Just like we did. Mom said that as long as you believe, the stories will give you strength. So whenever I think of them, it makes my heart feel warm. And Encore wants to share this warm feeling with you and make you, because Encore loves to play an adventure with you. It's just that everyone was so busy last time. But this time, Encore's here on vacation. Curious about what happens next in the story, Rover?
Indeed.
If you are, you should join Encore's adventure team.
So I like how they're
That
posed
way,
up with
we
her.
can go and find out its ending together.
Can I be the team captain?
Sure. You can be captain, and Encore will be the vice captain. Now, for our first team assignment, let's go find out everyone's thoughts on the story. The joys of the story should be shared with everyone. It's not just my story.
I have a feeling it is your story.
Once we know what the audience thinks, we'll know how to work on the story going forward. After all, it's the applause that makes for a curtain call. Okay, let's see. Look, that girl by herself over there. Encore wonders what she thinks about the story. Come on,
She probably
let's go
lost her
ask her.
parents. Or at least one of them.
Hey, I saw you all by yourself over here. What's your name?
I'm Ying.
Ying. Got it. This is Rover. She's the captain of Team Woolly.
Yes. Hello. You're here to ask about my thoughts on the story, right? I actually have something to ask you.
Ask away. Encore will answer anything.
Okay. Is it true that after gathering all 3 relics, you can have your wishes come true?
Don't give her false hope, Encore.
Yeah, it's what it says in the story.
Encore.
I'd like you to see this.
That's a challenge, I think. This is... I don't know why the sword is here.
Let me see. It's a map on a piece of wood. That looks like a lighthouse. And a giant rock over here. But Encore can't really tell exactly where it is. Whoa. You can tell just from that? Oh, you must have been to every corner of Jinzhou.
Look at me looking so proud.
There. An area on the map
Yeah,
is
this.
circled out with a sword-shaped sign on it. Wait, could this be a treasure map? That sign must be the Sword of Uncle remembers that at some point of the story, the Woolly Warrior will get her hands on a treasure map. This map. Where did you find it?
It's from my mom. This map is a promise we made. Mom took me to a play one time. I remember in that play, the adventurers wanted to have their wishes come true. So with the Woolly Fairy's help, they set off to find the legendary relics. Just like in the story you told us. After watching it, I asked Mom all the time if these relics that could make wishes come true were real, and whether we could go look for them. But she was always busy with work as a ranger, so she wasn't home much. Then, one day, Mom gave me this treasure map. She said she got it from the Woolly Fairy, and it's for one of the hidden relics. She told me next time she came back from work, she
And
would
then
go
she never
relic
came
hunting
back.
with me, and that I wouldn't have to be afraid of anything with her around. She wanted me to think hard about what I'd wish for most once we found all the relics. I thought of a lot of wishes. I wanted to have all the starflakes I could eat. Lots and lots of new toys. But now, I only have one wish.
You want her back.
I want to see my mom again. There are so many things I want to tell her.
And you feel the same pain.
The grown-ups all said that Mom was on a mission somewhere far, far away. But I felt like they were hiding something from me. I knew Mom was never coming home. But I just wanted to see her again. And then I thought of her treasure map. I told Dad about the map. And he just hugged me and didn't say anything. But when I heard your story, I was thinking, if it's all true, then maybe, just maybe...
Then you should join our team. Encore knows that grown-ups always say that kind of thing just to be nice. Most of them are okay. Just a little stuffy sometimes. Encore's heard a lot of them before. So, Encore can tell what's real and what's not. Like this treasure map? It's 100% real, that's for sure.
You really think so?
Yep. Trust me, since your mom left you this treasure map, then there's more reason we should go look for it. Plus, Rover and I are searching for an ending to the story. Now, the clue to the ending is right in our hands. What do you say, Captain? Let's get this journey started!
Righto, Vice Captain.
Team Wooly is ready to roll out. Objective, the 3 relics. I'm not really familiar with Jinzhou. Have you ever been to that place, Ying?
Yeah. Mom would sometimes take me on a field trip there. But she warned me not to go there alone, because TDs might
Oh, you
show
don't have
up.
to worry about that. Yeah, we good.
That's why she said she wanted to go with you together.
All right then, it's settled. Let's go. Got no time to waste.
Go to this.
Leave it to
Hello,
me.
sons of bitches. Nope.
One with the sound. Shadow, follow!
Come here, boy.
The show begins.
Nope.
One with the sound. One more time.
Damn. Alright, y'all are pissing me off somewhat.
I can't believe it. You're it. Please behave.
Wind guide me.
Oh! Yeah, I can break that. Let me get rid of these guys.
Leave it to me.
One with the sound.
Shadow, follow!
Come here, boy!
Remnants of the past.
Up. Do I just have to kill that guy? Oh. No, I don't feel like getting in another side mission. Hello.
According to the treasure map, the sword
Why are there so many Tic Tacs? Are they having a party?
I don't know why they call them Tic Tacs. They don't make that noise.
They look really angry.
They're not much of a
No
threat.
need to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe. You probably don't know this, but Woolly Warrior once met a huge cat monster 100 times stronger than her.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was so scared that her legs were trembling.
In that other realm thing. Yeah.
That's right. But because she had all of her friends behind her, she had to fight. Just like the situation we're in now. You can't let a few small TD.
Let's make this quick.
Not what I meant to do, but...
The show begins.
Here we go again.
Boom!
Woolly, that away.
Oh!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You two were incredible.
You bet. Wait till you see what else we can do. Am I right, Rover?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
We'll take on anything they chuck at us. Quick, let's check and see if the sword's around here. Is that some kind of puzzle over there? Do we need to put something inside of it to activate? Oh, it's a bit too high for Ying and me to reach.
Yeah, y'all are both shorties.
I got it. Looks like we just need to place the treasure map on top.
Y'all can't read shit. Y'all can't even reach the middle shelf.
Whoa, there's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
Well, random twists and moments do happen here and there.
We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play.
I wonder
Just
what
keep
climbing
looking
games you
ahead and
had.
It won't be as scary. It's easy. Here, watch.
Uh-oh, that's not...
So, is this the sword in the story that can slice through anything?
It's the mountain chopping sword of courage.
Looks unique.
The sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece too. Look, there's a letter.
What does it say?
My dear little warrior, you found the first relic.
She altered the story to be for her.
Right now, you must be thinking, what a plain-looking sword. How could this ordinary wooden sword possibly be the legendary sword of courage? Don't feel disappointed just yet. Think back on what you've been through so far. All the challenges you faced along the way. The waves under your feet felt so high to you, and the treasure chest above seemed ever so far away. Yet still, you continued to climb the mountains, every step of the way, until you finally reached the peak. Your courage has been heard. And this seemingly ordinary wooden sword is the proof of your courage.
She know. Where did they both hear the story? Like, I know from the mom, but are they sisters? Like,
Yeah, that's what it says in the letter. How did you know, Encore?
Did it also appear in other Woolly stories?
Anything else? Did the letter mention any clues about the next relic? We still have 2 to go.
Yes. It goes on to say, "Oh, little warrior, your adventure doesn't end here. To have your wishes come true, courage alone is not enough. You need not look far, as the shield that symbolizes faith is buried right beneath your very feet. In a land covered in sand, treasures may lay,
a sand
or
dollar?
there may be nothing at all. A land
I know just
Then let's go check it out.
Yeah, the beach.
Sounds like it'll be a treasure hunt in the sand.
Yo, that's one crazy dance move. Wee. Is that it?
We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reach their second destination. And thus, they start a hunt for the legendary Shield of Faith on this sand-covered beach. They say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it puts their will to the test.
Time to comb the
Yeah,
beach.
That's the spirit.
God, that reminded me of a Spaceballs moment. He said, "Comb the desert, you idiots." That's. I'm remembering that shit. It was so funny.
Ying can go left, Encore will go right, and you can take care of the middle. If anyone finds anything interesting, show me, and we can take a look at it together.
Okay.
If y'all ain't heard of Spaceballs, y'all need to treat yourself and watch that shit. And, surprise, an abandoned treasure chest. Who knows? Maybe there's something shiny.
Into Woolly's belly we
Not
go!
what I meant to do.
Time for another adventure? Finders keepers!
I pressed all sorts of buttons on accident. An old boot. You can't help but wonder, does the Shield of Faith... Oh, it exists. You just gotta have faith that it exists. Let me go activate this real quick.
Woolies, let's race!
Hup.
bingo. This has to be the shield, huh? There's a letter attached to it. I should bring it over to Encore and yank.
Well, did you find the shield?
Got it.
Way to go! I know who to call if I ever need to find something. I'll go get Ying.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also me.
But look how well made it is! With the sword of courage in one hand and the shield of faith in the other, it's an invincible combo. The person who crafted this shield really knew their stuff.
There's also a letter.
Time for clues about the next relic, the Wreath of Hope. Hurry! Ying! What does it say?
Okay. Congratulations again to you, my little warrior. Although the bulk of your efforts were in vain, you did not give up and continued searching. Hence, this shield of faith is your well-deserved reward. If you ever feel lost in the future, why not take a moment and ponder on the meaning of your journey? The firm belief in our hearts shall guide us through darkness until we reach the light of hope. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can you find the Wreath of Hope, bring with you your wishes, and proceed to the Garden of Promise?
What's the Garden of Promise?
The garden?
The Garden of Promise. Oh, I think I might know where it is.
Fantastic! Then that's our next stop. Onwards!
See, I'm a little confused on the logic of how the world has that shit happen. Because now I'm thinking that she didn't make this story for her. I think this is legitimately something that Encore has no idea about and is interested in and has heard some of this story before. Probably from her mother.
This is it.
This place, feels empty. There's nothing here.
It is now, but it used to be filled with irises. This is my mom's garden. She used to love flowers and would plant a lot of them when she wasn't busy. Before she left, she asked me to help look after it and said she'd come see it with me when she's back. I watered them every day, hoping they could bloom longer, but these flowers only bloom for a short time. They all withered in the end. Dad told me, "Don't be sad, sweetie. It's the natural cycle of life."
So she still has her dad, but her mom's dead.
I understood that, but it always reminds me of my promise to Mom. I miss her so much. Now I see this shield and sword are all treasures that Mom left me. And here, I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me using those flowers.
Oh, Ying.
Thank you, Encore and Rover. Actually, when I saw Dad looking sad while holding the map, I had the feeling that Mom might have left this treasure map to play a game with me. Maybe it is like what the grown-ups say. The Gateway of Wishes doesn't exist, and I may never get to see her again, talk to her, and tell her how much I've grown. But Mom must have wanted to give me a surprise, to make me happy. I am happy, because we managed to find all
That's
the
just
treasures
plain
she
sad.
left behind together. I'll definitely find A nice place to keep this sword and shield safe. I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you, Encore and Rover.
You're welcome. You have some relation to this.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet. And you're thinking about leaving already? Well, okay then. Let's call it a day right here. There's some stuff I need to wrap my head around too. I remember you asked me about the ending of the Woolly Warrior, right? Even though we finished finding the relics, Team Woolly's adventure goes on. There are still plenty of stories to tell. Oh, I know! How about you come to Encore's story session tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow? You mean right here?
Yeah. If you want to find out what happens to Team Woolly, come over and listen to the rest of the story. Be there or be square.
Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow, Ying. Do you think this is a good ending to the story?
I think it's a fair ending. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a good one, but it is a realistic and fair one with a good lesson.
After all, Ying got the treasures left by her mother.
Yeah.
If this was a story, it would end something like this. In the end, the little warrior managed to collect all of the relics left by her mother, realizing her intentions. But Encore still feels like something's missing. In this ending, she didn't even make it to the Gateway of Wishes. Just like in the story of the Woolly Warrior. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end?
What is your wish? It depends on the damn wish! To see her family again.
Even if her wish doesn't come true, the Woolly Warrior will still continue on her adventures. She's met so many new friends and has tons of stories to share. She'll remember the people and things she met on this journey. But actually, there is no true ending to Woolly Warrior's story. Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map? Ying said she'd already forgotten what most of the play was about. All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true. Ha! I knew straight away that the treasure map wasn't for the Woolly Warrior's sword. But it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother. Wanna guess how I found out?
How?
Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And I remember each and every part of it. Because that play was a gift from my mom. Now time for a story from Encore.
I expected as much.
In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother. Playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together,
Her mother was
she
beautiful,
and her
if that's the
mom
way that...
create story after story about courage and hope. It also happens in a theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up. Bring in the Woolly Kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the Woolly Kingdom becomes real. And the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure. Ha! She first climbs the tallest mountain, looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warrior's adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore.
The show ended, but there was no encore. So how did the mom... So the mom died of sickness.
Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish. But she collapsed before the play ended. I was so scared. I tried to come up with ways to make her feel better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better. But her illness got worse. She didn't get better. And the Gateway of Wishes never appeared. Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things. She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories. Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories will always be with me.
So are they a gift from her mom?
After she left, Encore had to become the Woolly Warrior, going on adventures on her own. Whether it was in the orphanage or with the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced.
So she never met her dad. Because once her mom died, she went into an orphanage. And the Black Shores then adopted her.
With these stories, Mom will know what kind of adventures Encore had, and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time, it's a bit different from before. Now she has her own friends, friends that she can adventure together to find the Gateway of Wishes. Because finding that gateway is the only way she can tell all her stories to her mom. So, she knows how well she did.
You don't need to tell her, she already knows.
That's why. Yeah, she said she had a lot to say to her mother.
Just like you do.
Oh, just like me. There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mom to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story has no true ending, will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her wish come true?
No, but she's realized that, and she has gotten comfortable with just the relics that her mom gave her.
In the end, Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story.
Yeah.
She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face.
The wish that it didn't have to be like that.
She looked really, really sad. Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mom wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only things that could make her feel happy.
It wasn't the stories, it was you.
It was Mom who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land of imagination. And it's why Encore told Ying that our adventure should not end like this. This story deserves a better ending.
But how do you plan on making it better? Like, I'm all with you.
Rover.
I'm all with you, but how?
Agreed. The story must have an ending. But what should we do? Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the Gateway of Wishes doesn't actually exist in real life. In the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you can always go back to the Woolly Kingdom
So
to
is she
search
gonna-
for clues.
But she doesn't know her mom.
You also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden, right? And you've always wanted to finish writing the story of the Woolly Warrior.
How is this gonna play out?
This means the final stage of the story should be set inside the Woolly Kingdom.
Encore sees what you mean. Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom and go on a real adventure with me, the Woolly Warrior. But the kingdom isn't some place you can go willy-nilly.
We need her to believe that it exists.
Only those who believe in the kingdom can visit. We should make a wreath for her and let her know that our adventure is not over yet. Encore remembers it went something like this. The wreath is a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. How are we gonna make it?
We could get one of our resonator friends. Yeah.
You mean Verena?
Hell yeah.
That's right! Verena loves flowers. She's a flower's best. Let's see if she has any ideas.
She could probably just make some. She can make flower petals, and I don't think they'd
Time
wither.
for Encore's aerial recon. Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been?
you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy.
Hey, Verena! Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope.
The Wreath of Hope?
Explain it to her. You give Rena a rundown of the story.
I see. You want to help finish the story Ying's mother left her and make her wish come true. But I don't know how to make such a wreath either. According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither. The flowers that can reflect people's thoughts, the ones that I can think of are water lamps. These flowers emit a faint glow at night, and passers-by use them to guide their way. Or wintry bells. Wintry bells bloom in cold and snowy weather. Seeing them in a cold winter will definitely make you happy. It can also be duvetches. Due to their sweetness, they remind people of sugary candies. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put them together, let alone have them blossom forever and
Yeah.
never wither.
Forte?
Yeah, I remember you created a Blake bloom for Rover that one time.
That's a bit different.
How
Flowers
so?
made with Forte are just artificial creations. They can easily break up without actual substance.
Okay.
It's not the same as life. Every life has its own journey, from blooming to withering, recording the feelings of every moment along the way.
Feelings? Oh, I know. Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one in the story, we
Huh?
can make one using our feelings.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask me to pick my favorite flower. If I was feeling happy, I would choose a bright red flower since it made my heart feel warm. And if I was feeling unhappy, I would take a blue one. At this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings.
Everyone has different feelings. Yeah, their choice
We
of flowers
should
would be
make
different.
a wreath and tell Ying our wishes to make our dreams come true.
I see what you mean. A wreath made. With that, you can express yourself.
That's right. Let's find flowers that can express our feelings.
This is getting a bit cringe.
When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still good. This way, we can all visit the Woolly Kingdom together. And maybe our wishes can come true.
Do you mind if I help? Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me.
Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go.
Okay. Duvetch and Angelica. One. Two.
Have you found the flowers you want? Look how pink it is.
And these?
That's quite the...
Have a look. Encore pick flowers that resemble everyone. If we...
Oh, that's pretty special.
Uh-huh. Oh, one more thing, Verena. Can you leave a spot here on the wreath?
Leave a spot?
It's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings, so we should leave a spot and let her decide which feeling to put on there.
Got it.
My leg.
I'll take it from...
Thank you so much. Rover, when the wreath is done, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon.
I won't be late. Okay, wait until the next afternoon. Afternoon. So that would be the next, so 24 hours. This is such a good-looking game.
Rover, you're here!
Told you I won't be late.
You're right on time. Encore has just set everything up. See this little stage? Cosmos and Cloudy helped me set it up. Pretty impressive, don't you think?
Are you getting ready for an audition?
Audition? Oh, that actually sounds like a good idea. Then you can be part of Encore's cheerleading squad.
E-N-C-O-R-E. Fuck, I can't rhyme it.
I know this is just a small stage for storytelling. I wanted to try the way Mom used to do it. She and I started the Woolly Warrior story after all. Besides, it'll be more fun this way. Encore wonders if Ying will show up today. We didn't really pinky
Oh,
promise.
she'll be here.
Encore? Rover? Sorry for the wait.
All right. Now that Team Woolly's fully assembled, is everyone ready for the story?
Ready!
This is the small stage Encore made for the play, where the warrior's adventure continues. Does anyone remember where we last left off?
Oh, I know. The Woolly Warrior was trying to find the 3 relics, but I'm not sure if she will find them or not.
That's right! The Woolly Warrior sets out to find the 3 relics. This time, she's not alone. She tries to climb to the top of the highest mountain with her trusty companions. With the mountain being so high up, the waves raging below them, she nearly falls several times. But her friends manage to keep her steady. In the end, she obtains the legendary Sword of Courage. Later, she arrives at the beach filled with sand as far as the eye can see.
Not really.
She searches and searches, and all she can find are just some tiny shells. But with the help from her friends, the Shield of Faith is uncovered. Only the wreath remains.
Will she find it?
Unfortunately, no. After reaching the mythical Sea of Flowers, all the flowers have withered. No matter where she searches, the Wreath of Hope is nowhere to be found.
Just like us.
Yet, her companions want to finish this adventure for her. They gather flowers and weave their feelings into the shape of a crown. The pink flowers are meant to make her feel happy. The blue flowers are hopes that she will not be scared of any obstacles. This wreath brings together all the feelings and emotions of the companions during their adventure. Their gift to her.
And that is the moral of this story.
What?
Her companions remark so. The wreath isn't fully completed. It's
One
missing
from her.
a very important flower. Ying, this wreath is missing the flower that represents your feelings and wishes.
My feelings. I know.
My
It's
feelings.
missing an eye, but those irises have already withered.
What if we could find one?
Find one?
What if we could find an iris and the gateway of wishes? Will you want to continue on this adventure, Ying?
Of course. But I thought there was no such thing as the Gateway of Wishes. It only exists in the story.
We can find it in the story.
In the story?
That's right. Because stories aren't just stories. When you believe in them, they'll really exist. Just like how it is now. With everyone's feelings combined into the wreath, it slowly turns into a door that leads to the deepest parts of the Woolly Kingdom. Inside, the irises continue to bloom. So, Do you believe in it and choose to continue this adventure?
This is her forte.
I believe.
Great! Off we go!
Solo challenge.
Would you look at the sky? So this is the Woolly Kingdom.
We got a first timer, newbie over here.
Rover and I can be your guide. This story is gonna be longer than the last one. It looks like there'll be more puzzles to solve and more monsters to fight. And the door to make wishes should be in the deepest part. What are your orders, Captain?
Locate the Gateway of
Yes.
Wishes.
I want to find the Gateway of Wishes and then see my mom again.
Let's get...
Embark on a whole new adventure.
How do we get across?
Probably
No
throw some
worries.
shit.
We can use that platform down there to fly across.
There's a puzzle.
Use plunging attacks to hit the mechanism on the ground and match its pattern to the design on the wall. Okay.
Encore knows what to do. Encore played these with Mom before. All we need to do is match the patterns on the wall and it'll open a secret door.
It's open.
Great job! An airstream. We can use it to fly up.
Yeah.
Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. It's another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around for clues.
Yeah, you don't really need clues for that. It's right in
Wow.
front of your face.
There are so many monsters.
They're not stopping anything.
Yeah. Mom gave me this sword that can cut through anything. Take this!
Hooah! Oh, you have to, okay. Which side? So, 2 in the middle are dark.
More puzzles here.
Those markings and
Sounds like an airstream appeared. Let's head back and check it out.
Are we flying again?
Hold up!
Yay! Fly time! Time for Encore's aerial recon!
Not yet. Go on. Wait a second, Encore. Okay, so this is the thing that I have to do to get across. The clue is probably up here.
The wind is so strong! Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes?
Maybe it was leading to something else?
What happened here?
Don't worry. Stuff like this happens all the time. This means the story of the Woolly Kingdom is changing. But that's not enough to beat the warriors. There has to be more, right? Oh,
No more boxes?
Monsters? I'm not scared. I have Mom's sword and shield with me.
Here comes on.
Come here, boy!
Bullies, let's race. Da 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 da. Finders keepers. Time for Encore's aerial recon.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around for clues?
I'm not stuck. This is easy. No! Damn it!
Oh.
What is that?
We're almost there. After passing every trial set before him, the Flower of Hope is finally within the warrior's reach behind this door. Maybe this door leads to the Gateway of Wishes, where countless warriors once hoped to pass through to have their wishes come true. And now, the warriors will find out what kind of monsters or treasures are
Monsters?
hidden behind the door.
She has like a New York accent that's slightly hidden.
Is everyone ready?
Ready. I'll be able to see my mom soon.
Right.
I'm assuming there's gonna be a boss. Yep, boss.
Out of nowhere, a group of Gold Puffs appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. With the sword of courage in their hands, there's no fear holding them back as they slice through these monsters with ease. The monsters strike, but our shield stands strong. Now, our warriors know victory is ours.
Well, that was easy.
Iris is a mom's favorite. I want her to see it too.
We should make our wish.
Yes.
Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true.
Can she actually momentarily bring
Can
back
tell
the
her
dead?
everything now.
Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you.
So many new stories you need to hear.
Oh,
Encore's wish doesn't come true.
It's a very happy story.
Or does it? What? Nah, you can't just blue ball me like that. Nah, you can't fucking do that to me. You can't, that's wrong. That's just wrong. That actually makes me mad. You can't just...
And just like that, the little warrior's wish has come true. Put in a perfect ending to this adventure story. The warrior finally gets to meet her mother, telling her all the stories and words she has always wanted to tell. But the warrior's journey won't end here, as the path ahead is a long one.
Encore, Rover, thank you both so much. I finally got to see her, and we talked so much. I told her how much I've missed her, how I found the treasures she left behind, and how I met both of you. I never thought I'd see her again, so I want you to have this.
The Wreath of Hope?
Yes. I know you still have more adventures ahead, so I'd like this wreath to keep you company. I want to go back and tell my dad this story now, and tell him what my mother said to me. So, this is where we say goodbye.
Be sure to share our story with everyone.
I will. Goodbye.
Come on, tell me you got to talk to
Time
your
for
mother.
another feedback session from the audience. What do you think of this story?
I think you need a happier ending.
Encore loves this ending.
For her.
The woolly warrior finally fulfilled her wish, and she got to tell her mother
Did you meet your
all
mother?
her stories about the companions she got to meet, who she went on adventures with, defeating all kinds of monsters that stood in their way, their search for the sword and shield as a team, and how they put together the Wreath of Hope. We've been to many places together, but there's so much more to go, and so many adventures and stories to write about. These stories are an extension of life. They are. Yeah, stories with happy endings. Mom said the same thing.
Yeah, it was a good ending.
Yeah. Encore had never thought of such an ending when telling the Woolly Warrior story in the past. I really enjoyed how it ended. The story of the Woolly Warrior's search for the relics is finished, and my vacation is about to end. It's time to head back to Black Shores.
Yeah, it's a really short vacation.
Well, we're kind of busy over there most of the year. No biggie. Even though this story is over, Encore will make sure to prepare a new adventure next time we meet. Let's be on the same team together. And you can still be the captain. Wanna do a pinky promise?
Yeah. I mean, you're in my party anyway. And you're probably going to be for a while. You reach out and lock your pinky with Encore's. Gazing into her eyes, you see the woolly warrior's earnest expression as she makes a heartfelt
I
wish.
pinky promise that we'll write as many stories as we can together. As a team. Pinky promised.
That's probably the closest I've been in a while to tears at a story. Man, my fucking character, the eyes. Hold on. No! God damn it, stop popping up. I hate this shit. Fucking Max. Damn near. Why is it doing that shit? It shouldn't. Stop it with the eye closing, you bitch! I don't know why it does that shit. Like, bitch, I'm looking straight at you. Why are you... I don't understand. Seaside Arena access card, Wreath of Hope. Oh, there's still more. Yeah, we'll do that later. Okay. Let's do Gion's. Hers is down here. Let me go over here, and then I should run to that other, point.
Leave it to me. Check me.
Ow!
One with the sound. Cherish every gain. Leave it to me.
And you're just gonna stand here in front of these guys like it's nothing. I see how it
One
is.
with the sounds. No hesitation.
Come here, boy! That's just me and you, bucko.
One with the sounds. Keep it together. Leave it to me.
There's so many of these guys everywhere.
Shadow, follow. One with the sound. No hesitation.
Finally! There were so many of them. And I don't know where this one is. Okay, I have to get it to reach there. If it goes that way... Yeah, so that way first.
Cherish every gain.
And then there's a beacon right here.
Wind guide me.
Okay, so there's three. There's one there, probably one over here. And then one over there. Yep.
Leave it to me.
What's up,
One
motherfuckers?
with the sounds. The show begins. One more time.
My time to shine.
Oh no!
Oh,
That's curtains for ya. Gale storm.
I did it. Oh, it's a new rarity.
Rich Witch's core,
Memory Soar! Where'd they go? Oh, they're already in there. Okay.
There's no stopping good luck once it's on your side.
Oh, it's... Oh! Can we get him in our party, please?
See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Windshield.
Well, I'm just doing my job. I should be the one thanking you. After all, without the Midnight Rangers tirelessly guarding the front lines, the Riverside Games wouldn't be possible. Don't always be so tense. Sometimes you have to give yourself a breather. It's not good to push yourself too hard. So, how about picking up an event to participate in?
Windshield. Thank you, but you don't have to pitch me.
Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was still young.
How old is he?
Rover,
Probably
it's good to see you here.
mid-20s?
Oh. I guess you must be the Rover.
Yes, I am the Rover.
Nice to meet you. I'm the director of the Riverside Games. You can call me Wenshu.
When should I?
I almost dropped the ball on this one. I would have forgotten.
It's not worth mentioning, Windshield. This is the first Riverside Games in many years. And you must have been busy with various matters. I only offered a little help when I could. Rover, it's a slow day today. Please take a break and have some fun.
Okie dokie.
That's right. Go participate in the event, you two. That's how you enjoy your day off. Of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically require participants to be Resonators. Other than that, there are no special restrictions for any event.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. Look at him. Jian still remembers the rules better than I do. Who would have thought? During the preparation, I came across some pictures from past games and instantly felt a rush of adrenaline. Ah, the memories of my youth. It's a pity that the Midnight Rangers are always on the front lines, getting ready for emergencies. The Riverside Games is their only chance to relax and have some fun.
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Many of them are open to on-site registration. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to confirm the safety of the surroundings before the race begins. You can consult Wenshu should you need any assistance.
Okie dokie.
Have a great time, Rover.
You too, Mr. Gion.
Oh well, I didn't invite him over for that. I hoped he'd come and relax, not find a new place to work. On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control without Jian's prudence. Sorry, I'm getting off track. The Gull Puff relay is about to start, and I have to go to the scene in case anything
I don't like
happens.
the way you said relay.
Especially those still warming up in the backup lane. Gotta bring them over. Rover, are you coming with me?
Sure. Daybreak at last.
All those hours of training for nothing. We're doomed.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yen, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wenshu. And this is?
Rova.
This is
The
Rover.
Rova.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now.
What's the matter?
2 of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. Luckily, the wounds weren't too bad. But the doctor said that they wouldn't be able to participate in the relay anytime soon. We've asked the organizing committee, said we could still participate with temporary teammates.
But the relay is starting soon. It's impossible to find another person to join
Oh,
us. Not to mention,
Gian!
too... First our captain had to quit because of some family emergency, and now this? Are we supposed to just wait for the next Riverside Games? Who knows when that will be?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. She's fully qualified for the Gulpuff Relay. Still, it depends on whether she'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race.
Oh, I'm
the
good at
first
that.
team to reach the finish line wins.
I'll smoke everyone.
Thank you so much. If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely split it with you.
That's right. We'll buy you the best barbecue in Jinzhou. That place is everyone's favorite.
Then you're only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Gian!
Who?
Bingo!
Oh, why didn't I think of him?
Are you serious? The General doesn't look like he'd be interested in events like this.
He used to participate in them.
Well, there's more to your general than you know. That's all I can say.
What do you mean?
Instead of asking questions here, why don't you just go and invite him?
I don't have the guts.
Go invite him now, and you may still have a chance to get him on board. Don't let others take your chance.
We're counting on you, Rover.
I mean, you could do it.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. Maybe I can help.
Actually, I do need your help.
So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary teammate?
Yes. What, Mr. Brooding? Scared?
No. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. Most of the teams are formed according to the Midnight Rangers units they belong to. Therefore, they're familiar with their teammates and have good teamwork. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me.
Then who?
Disqualification for teams without enough participants. Yes, I remember that rule. I imagine your teammates would be greatly disappointed if that happened. But given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win.
We did fight.
A temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. It's been a long time since I've last heard that phrase. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes. I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Huh.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
Do the Gulpuffs remember him? What the hell is going on? What was that little cutscene for?
You managed to rope the General?
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
Rover has told me what happened. I will join you.
Hooray! Now we can join the race. With General Jian and Rover on our side, maybe we can even aim for a new record.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record.
Unless what?
Sorry. Forget about
Unless
it.
we're god tier.
Ten years ago, a team set the record in the Gulpuff relay race. That record remains unbeaten to this day. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted to learn from their strategy. But the video of that race got borrowed and never returned. Bummer.
They set the record. They must have trained together for a long time. Well,
He
we're
probably
a
said
temporary
it.
team. Would have been able to learn much from it anyway.
Keep your chin up. Your hard work will pay off. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
How do you know that?
Wow. So even General Jian has heard of that race.
Yes, that was a good race.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
Who are his team members?
We should worry about ourselves first. There's not much time left, and we haven't even decided the relay order.
Ah, the relay order. It used to be decided by the captain. Then, General? Can you decide it for us?
I mean, he's kind of a captain.
As you have trained together extensively, I trust you can decide the order better than me. I will gladly cooperate to the best of my abilities.
All right. In that case, I think Gunchuan would be perfect as a first runner.
Me? The first? Seriously?
I'll go
You've
first.
always been the first runner during our training.
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the controller with Ling Yan. It's a safe arrangement indeed.
Whew. I'll do my best.
As for General Jian and Rover, I think. General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since you're familiar with both Rover and us Midnight Rangers.
A reasonable strategy. I agree.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Ling Yan, then General Jian, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax.
Okie dokie.
I'm glad to hear that. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let her decide the name.
Team Gold Puffalos. Team Geon's Genius Head. Team Powerpuff. Geon's Genius Head.
We can have this as the team name, though I wouldn't call myself a genius. The name is settled then. Everyone, please get ready in your designated exchange zone. We can stay in touch with our terminals once the...
Begin challenge.
We're entering the final stage of the competition.
They successfully exchanged.
General
Team,
Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
go to the handoff area.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, she's demonstrating impressive skill.
I don't know what I did.
We're entering the final stage of the competition.
And your team likes far
General
behind.
Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Okay, there.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, she's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on!
Oh,
Come on!
That team
We're in the lead now. Don't worry, keep going.
Take out.
Oh!
Rover's taking a commanding
Wait,
lead.
the gull puffs don't seem right. Watch out.
What happened? They're going for a ride.
This might hurt.
Rover, are you alright?
I'm cool. What do you mean, no?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you notice anything unusual before?
I think I heard something.
An unfamiliar voice briefly interrupted our team's channel. Wenshu, let's evacuate the spectators now. Send them back to the city in batches.
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. Ending it early may spoil their fun. The voice you mentioned. Could it be our spectators?
No.
When Rover asked me to team up with her, I heard something similar by the racing lane. I have requested the monitoring data records of all nearby waterways from the Academy for safety measures.
I see. I thought the Gull Puffs were just frightened.
There might be an underlying cause of this unusual behavior. The records will take
I
some more
suspect
time to
foul
download.
play.
If I trust your decision, but a man somehow ended up riding a Gull Puff when it all happened, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Now other people are eager to give it a try. They all seem super excited.
Get that person to leave first, and Wenshu, I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
Evacuate the audience. SD audience assaulted by Gullpuff. Comfort other viewers.
Sir, please calm down and stop talking about riding Gull Puffs.
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt? I didn't feel it at all.
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened your sensitivity to pain. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Your right hand has been shaking involuntarily, likely because the wound has been left untreated. Fortunately, it's not caused by the Gull Puffs. Please take this to relieve the pain for now.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
All right.
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
I mean, it did look really fun.
Rover, fancy seeing you here. I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to suspend the race for now.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked, and I found unusual fluctuations near the upper waters to the north.
Okay.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue a warning this time. I will investigate this further at a later time. Animals are often the first to detect signs of danger. Tacit discords are similar to animals in this regard. They're very
What if they
sensitive
were
to any
controlled?
change in the frequencies in their surroundings. And that's why those gull puffs went haywire. I suppose that's why you asked me to check the monitoring data for you, GN?
Yes, the timing of this change is concerning. Why did it happen precisely during...
Perhaps the Riverside Games frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks.
29. Oh, hello. Challenge.
Shadow, follow! Leave it to me. One with the sound. The show begins. None
Come here, boys.
One with the sound. The show begins. One with the sound. An unexpected discovery.
There's a beacon over there. Oh. We went up a long ways.
Leave it to me.
There's something under there. Hello, guys. Oh, they're fighting each other. I haven't seen this before.
One with the sound.
Ah, they're still gonna fire at them. Let's get up there. Is that someplace that I can fast travel? Yeah, I can. I can fast travel up there. There's one of those big mech things. Alright, let's kill it first.
Leave it to me. One with the sound. None shall. Seems like a new discovery.
Uh-oh.
Bad timing.
Here we go again. Ha! Here comes Encore. This is so much fun. Ha!
Come here, boys!
That's curtains for you.
New rarity. Alright. Auto puppet scalp. Come here, motherfuckers!
Let's.
Yeah, that's the voice.
Don't come near me.
That looks scary.
The tacit discords are increasing. Let's take them down first.
Okie dokie.
It's the retroag rain. We need to hurry up.
Not today, friend. Yay! Let's play hide and seek. This is
Come here, boys!
my curtain call. Gale storm.
Let's participate. Together.
The voices are coming from here.
Is it memories?
It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher the message somehow.
Tap the button when the frequency signal reaches the designated area. Okay, so it's just like before. Yeah, I've done this before.
You should relax. You can. Who knows when it's next? Let's go. Come on. Go. Take over. Tacit discords. They won't. No. I'm gonna. I can't. Help!
It's the cheers during the Riverside Games, mingled together with cries for help. Perhaps some people have been trapped in this place. Anyway, we have to figure it out.
This is interesting. I wonder what that is. This is the Jinju
Yes and no.
City? Jinju?
Technically, it's a replica.
It's a replica,
Simply put,
okay.
it's an illusion made of memories. Scholars would call it a sonorosphere. The environment here is ever-changing. One misstep and you may...
Yay! I get to be General
Are these the
Gian!
spectators we saw earlier?
Probably.
They are memory projections from the previous Riverside Games.
Oh.
I can't quite describe it.
Are you seriously expecting teamwork among members of a temporary team?
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
He remembers this, probably.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago. I'm fine. Brought back some memories. According to Mortefi's speculation, this sonorosphere was resonating with the Riverside Games frequencies, and it led to the abnormal fluctuations we detected earlier.
Hey, look! Isn't that the temporary team? Oh, the last runner's actually catching up! Really? That kid! I remember, he's a new recruit! Impressive!
It's the Tacit Discords. Watch out.
Nice, I get to fight.
Tell truth from facade.
Alright, you wanna shoot? Come on.
Tell truth from facade.
I dodged that, you little bitch. So those spectators are Tacit Discords too.
They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may seem. All of this, I have a feeling it all ties back to the temporary team.
Why though?
I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was a
Yeah,
part
I could
of
tell.
that temporary team. It's the Nell Squares bell. Don't worry, I'm here with you.
I can take care of myself, okay?
Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
The city
It's upside down.
Upside down.
Yeah.
So is everything in this place like this?
That would be the sky then.
Are these fallen soldiers manifestations of memories? Or the Tacit Discords imitations?
They're Tacit Discords. Stay close to me.
Okay.
The fog is thickening. Stay careful of the Tacit Discords, Rover.
They need to be careful of me.
From facade.
Whoa! Come here, boy. Now it's just you and me.
Truth from facade.
Boom!
Break. A decade ago, shortly after the conclusion of the previous Riverside Games, a sudden TD outbreak struck the Deserac Highland. Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency. In the end, we contained the outbreak at a heavy price.
And since
The
he has
battle took
emotional
countless
attachment to it, it's
lives.
stronger.
Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss. And they were not the only ones who lost their lives in the Deserac Highland. This sonorosphere is probably made up of the reverberations they left behind. As Tacit Discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. Now, They're just reenacting what happened in their memories. But it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting.
Then let's put them to rest.
Yes. The tacit discords emerging together. This will endanger more civilian lives if we allow it to. It would seem it's the bell. They must be showing the way for us. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared. The bell sounds closer now.
There it is.
The tacit discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight.
The resurrection
atmosphere
point
is thick and
activated.
dangerous. Let's take down these murmurings first.
Come here, boy. Come here.
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even know them.
I was wondering why this year, of all times, when the Riverside Games have been held before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary team, so Ganchuan and Ling Yan can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like a deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
And that's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers. They must have held onto those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the tacit discords.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Desert Highland, did you?
Yes. We fought together.
Okay.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help.
Hello, big boy.
Let's move on, Rover.
Here we go again. Here comes Encore. Woolly Stampede. This is so much fun. You're it.
Okay. Time to pull the big boy out.
Stop. A good vantage point. The bell is right ahead.
Is it Nell Square ahead?
Let's go.
Okie dokie. Oh, everything flipped.
Nonsense. They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits. During their first lesson, new recruits must pay tribute to fallen soldiers in Nell Square. We are required to do this before being allowed on the battlefield. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included. Until that day.
After the battle?
Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is the place where our career as soldiers begins. These monsters will never fathom the weight of their sacrifices.
Let's go bid them farewell.
Help me! No! Go away!
Oh, it's a big old boy. But I faced you before.
Please, can't let this one pass. Let's go together.
Sorry, I made a mistake. Champion. Tell the truth, trust you.
Whoa!
Don't worry. We have Gia.
Till my last breath.
He's Gia. Of course he can.
Down with the curtain!
We're leaving it to you. Gia.
We'll do it together again.
One with the sounds.
Gotcha, bitch.
Here we go again. Into Wooly's belly you go. Leave
Me alone.
This is so much fun! Woolies, let's race! Oopsie daisy!
Don't worry, I've got this. Let's play hide and seek. Oops, that was close. Lions rumble.
Come here, boy.
Evil crumble. Easy peasy. Playtime's over.
You're wide
Come here, boy. There we go.
Thank you, Rover.
You're welcome.
I'm fine. They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond what we know about the wave-worn phenomena so far. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal. We should deliver the sample to the Academy.
So they can make sure this stuff don't happen. Or that they can detect it.
Extra supplies.
Well, I think that's gonna be it for today. The story still goes on, but it seems like it's a new type of story. Yeah. So it's right over there. But that's gonna be it for today. The thumbnail will definitely be of Encore's story, because that was definitely the saddest. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I myself, I know I've said this multiple times, I work at a Pillsbury plant. And I was a blue hat team lead. I'm giving up my blue hat because of a whole bunch of bullshit that's been going on and stuff like that. Just figured I'd give you